You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams, so I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, we'll collect that one though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got that away nicely. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over. The Phoenix are 8 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Mills from the northern end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. The Phoenix, 13 for none.
End of the over. Birmingham.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
New bowler into the attack for Southern Brave.
Nicked it. Bowling fielders look really confident. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
End of the fourth.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
The new bowler into the attack.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Jordan has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Gone. Great catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive outside edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Jordan finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
That's the end of the power play. Birmingham
Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
End of the 7th over. Birmingham.
Mills, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
New bowler into the attack, the Southern break.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
End of the over. Birmingham
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
the new bowler into the attack.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Super catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Straight to the fielder. Over, the Phoenix are 42 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
End of the 9th over.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end.
The new bowler into the attack for Southern Brave.
Smacks that away through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field. Archer has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
End of the 10th over. Birmingham.
Cartwright coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
New bowler into the attack for Southern Brave.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. The Brave goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Massive outside edge. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Phoenix, are 52 for 4.
End of the 10th over. Birmingham Phoenix are now 52 for 4.
Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Off the middle of the bat. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, great ball. Edged. That's the over. The Phoenix, 73 for 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. Birmingham Phoenix are now on 73 for 4.
Archer back on now.
Bowler into the attack, the Southern Brave.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses everything. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's a confident appeal.
End of the 15th over.
Jordan coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
New bowler into the attack.
Jordan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Jordan ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
End of the 15th over. Birmingham Phoenix are now a 2 for 4.
Cartwright back into the attack.
The Southern Brave.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nearly gets the edge. Cartwright with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge. Over. The Phoenix are 87 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
End of the 17th over.
Overton, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the northern end.
Into the attack, the Southern Brave.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 3 runs added in that over. The Phoenix are 90 for 5.
End of the over.
Mills, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
The new bowler into the attack.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the 18th over. Birmingham Phoenix are now 104 for 5.
Mills from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over. 3 off it. The Phoenix are 107 for 5.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Big edge. Power and precision in that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
End of the 20th over. Birmingham Phoenix are now 115 for 5.
And the innings comes to an end. The Brave will need 116 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. 9 runs added there. The Brave are 9 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
With 95 balls remaining, Southern Brave need 7 runs and have no outs.
Milne from the northern end. Got that away nicely. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Livingston, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. 10 runs added there. The Brave, 19 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 off it. The Brave, 27 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's the end of the power.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Beautiful catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Power play done and dusted, and what a good one. 10 to 12 runs and over, and it's put them in a very good position for the rest of the innings.
Southey coming back into the attack. Thick edge. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Southie needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Misses everything. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
End of the 6th over. Southern Brave are now on for 6 for 2.
Southie from the pavilion end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got that away nicely. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Too full, should get what it deserved.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beats the field with a great shot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
With 60
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
runs and have 2 out.
Might look to go big again here.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Brilliant diving stop. No, terrible shot. End of the over, 2 runs added. The Brave are 66 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Howell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over, the Brave are 82 for 2. Howe from the pavilion end.
Are now on 82 for 2.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over. 8 off it. The Brave are 90 for 2.
With 40 balls remaining, Southern Brave need 26 runs and have 2 out.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
5 more balls for this bowler.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Nearly gets the edge. Milne with a great delivery there. That's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for?
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
How from the pavilion end? Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Livingston, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They'd have hoped to put up more of a fight though. In the end,
just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us here in the commentary box, and see you again soon.